1번입니다. 대화를 듣고 남자가 주문한 꽃을 고르세요.
Hello, this is Laura at Bella's Flowers. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'd like to have some roses delivered to my wife.
Great. We sell our roses in singles, half dozens, and dozens.
I'd like a half dozen white roses, please.
How would you like to have them prepared? We can do special wrappings or can arrange them in a vase.
The first option sounds great.
We have striped, polka-dotted, and plain wrapping papers.
My wife loves polka dots.
Would you like a ribbon with your order?
That would be great.
Excellent choice. We'll have them delivered in 2 hours.
(2번입니다) 다음을 듣고 변경된 특강 시작 시각과 장소가 알맞게 짝지어진 것을 고르세요.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? This is a schedule change announcement for Dr. Foreman's lecture. Due to a scheduling conflict, the lecture originally starting at 6 p.m. will be delayed 1.5 hours. If you want to attend this lecture, please come to room 105 instead of room 102. Sorry for this sudden change and any inconvenience it may cause.
(3번입니다) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계로 가장 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
Hi, how can I help you?
There's something I want to buy, but I can't find it.
Try looking again. Our stationery section is the biggest around here. We have almost every item you might need.
I see. Let me try again. Oh, I found it.
Glad to hear that. By the way, our binders are on sale. Do you need any?
I'll take 2.
Everything will come to 3,000 won.
Here you go.
(4번입니다) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르세요.
Welcome to the World Planetarium.
Is the movie Planet Earth still running?
Yes, you can purchase the total experience pass for $18. If you are a resident of this city, you can get a 10% discount today with your ID.
Actually, my daughter wants to see the movie. I don't think I'll need the total experience.
How old is your daughter, sir?
She is 13.
In that case, you can buy the Children's Total Experience Pass for $8.
How much would it be for me?
You can buy the mini pass for $12. The resident discount is still available with your ID for both of you.
All right, here's my ID.
(5번입니다) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁하고 있는 것을 고르세요.
Oh, good. You haven't left your office yet. I need to ask you a favor.
Why didn't you just call?
My phone doesn't work.
Do you want me to call a telephone service company for you?
Sure. Thanks, but I need to fax this to my accountant immediately. My fax doesn't work either.
Oh, that sounds urgent.
Yes, he is waiting for this to file my taxes.
It seems like you don't have time to wait for a repairman to come.
Exactly. Would you send this for me?
Sure. I'll do it for you right away.
Thanks. I owe you one.
6번입니다. 대화를 듣고 대화가 끝난 후 여자가 제일 먼저 할 일을 고르세요.
When is dinner? I'm starving.
I'm fixing dinner now. Go change your clothes and wash your hands.
Okay, Mom. By the way, my friends say that my school uniform looks a little too short.
Let me see. Well, your pants do look short for you. Shall I have them fixed?
I don't think that's a good idea. Could you just buy me another pair of pants?
Son, you'll graduate in a few months. Don't you think it's just a waste of money?
Maybe you're right. I'll just wear these as they are.
No, they need to be lengthened. I'll have to go to the tailor's before they close.
Mom, I'm hungry. Can you go after dinner?
It won't be open that late in the evening. I'll be back soon.
(7번입니다) 다음을 듣고 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르세요.
Hello, I'm the director of St. John's Culture Center. The final winter program ends this Friday. We will be opening new programs for the spring soon. You can register for those programs now. The last day for registration is next Saturday. So if you want to join our spring culture programs, be sure not to miss this chance. It is impossible to change classes after the program begins. Every class will run for 3 months except for the baking class. The baking class is a 1-month program. Also, there are a variety of new classes for moms and babies. We hope you enjoy them. You may want to hurry for yoga. These classes fill up fast. If you need more details, please visit our homepage at www.stjohnscc.com. Thank you.
(8번입니다) 다음을 듣고 남자가 자신의 할아버지를 소개할 때 언급하지 않은 것을 고르세요.
Hi, I brought my grandfather's picture for show and tell today. I want to tell you a little bit about him. Would you have a look at this? He looks nice, right? My grandfather is old in years, but young in spirit. Every day he jogs for about 1 hour, and in the summertime he goes swimming to stay fit. His pastime activity is working in his garden. If you saw his garden, you would probably ask if he was a professional gardener. He and my grandma have been married for 40 years. They have 5 children and 13 grandchildren. He is the principal of a middle school in Seoul. He sometimes invites his former students over to his house for big dinners. I really love my grandfather, and I'm very proud of him.
(9번입니다) 다음을 듣고 여자가 말하고자 하는 내용을 고르세요.
Are you interested in writing advertisements for websites, sales letters, or other marketing communications? It isn't difficult to become an expert advertiser when you know what works. After many years of trial and error, I have developed several rules in creating successful advertisements. Trust me. Just follow these rules, and you will be the best ad writer. 1. Define the goal of your message. 2. Know your audience and what they want. 3. Make an emotional appeal, not a logical one. 4. Simplify everything.
10번입니다. 대화를 듣고 남자가 약속을 연기하는 이유로 가장 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
Judy, has the report been finished yet?
No, not yet.
It's rather urgent, you know. It has to be finished today. What's the problem?
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark. My computer is not working.
Again. Has anything been done about it?
Yes, I called the service center and it's being repaired now.
Good. Well, I'd better leave for Harvard University now. I've been asked to make a speech there this afternoon.
But you're scheduled to see Mr. Olson at 3.
Oh, I'm afraid that appointment will have to be postponed. Tell him I can see him tomorrow.
All right, Mr. Clark.
(11번입니다) 대화를 듣고 남자가 처한 상황에 어울리는 속담으로 가장 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
I'm so glad this week is over.
What do you mean by that?
This week has been a nightmare for me.
What happened?
On Monday, I overslept and was late for a meeting with the foreign buyers. On Tuesday, I got 2 speeding tickets. On Wednesday, I had an argument with one of my friends. On Thursday, I broke up with my girlfriend.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Ouch!
Are you okay?
Oh gosh, I think I just sprained my ankle.
(12번입니다) 대화를 듣고 여자에 대한 설명과 일치하는 것을 고르세요.
Did you get a job after you graduated from high school?
Yes, I worked as a secretary for 3 years before I went to college.
Why didn't you go to college right away?
I wanted to, but my father died just before I finished high school. We were having financial difficulties, so I had to help my family.
Oh, I see. That's too bad. How soon can you start if we offer you the job?
Well, if possible, I'd like to start next month.
That should be no problem. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. What could I anticipate the starting salary will be?
(13번입니다) 대화를 듣고 여자가 가장 좋아하는 한국 음식을 고르세요.
Jane, what do you think of Korean food?
It is a little bit spicy for me, but most of it is really delicious.
What is the best among what you've tried?
I like the rice with mixed veggies. In spite of the red hot pepper paste, it was really delicious.
Did you also add some sesame oil to it?
Sesame oil? No. Does it make any difference?
Sure. If you add some of that oil, it will taste better.
I didn't know that. I'll try that next time I have it.
Good. Then how about having it for lunch today?
(14번입니다) 대화를 듣고 결혼식이 진행된 순서를 고르세요.
Have you been to an American wedding?
Yes, just once. It was very different from a Korean wedding.
How was it different?
They had a wedding ceremony at City Hall.
At City Hall? Not at a wedding hall?
No, they had a brief ceremony at City Hall in front of the mayor, and when the bride and groom were leaving, their friends and relatives were throwing rice at them.
Throwing rice? Why do they do that?
They usually throw rice or flowers at the married couple to wish them prosperity and fertility.
That sounds interesting.
Then they got into a Cadillac and drove to a hotel for the reception. They had dinner and the bride and groom cut the cake. It symbolizes their future together. Then everyone danced and had fun.
How long did it take?
It took more than 3 hours.
(15번입니다) 대화를 듣고 대화가 일어나고 있는 장소로 가장 적절한 것을 고르세요.
Look at this streamlined body and curved hood. I have always dreamed of driving this car. I can't believe I'm standing here looking at it. It's the historic Kennedy presidential limousine.
Oh, you really like this place, don't you? I didn't know you were a big fan of museums.
No, I'm not that interested in the museum. I just like Mustangs, Bugattis, racers, and other gorgeous automobiles.
All right. By the way, what time does this museum close?
At about 4:30, I heard. What time is it now?
It's almost there. We only have half an hour. How about visiting the souvenir shop to buy something for Ted?
Oh no, I wish we had arrived here earlier today. We've just spent 3 hours browsing these 4 exhibits, but we still have 3 more to go, and there's not enough time remaining.
Maybe you can see more next time, but not today. We just have enough time to stop by the gift shop. Let's go.
(16번과 17번) 문제는 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 알맞은 것을 고르는 문제입니다. 16번입니다.
Frank, why the long face?
I'm so disappointed in him. How could he do that to me?
Who are you talking about?
Do you know Wilson?
Yeah, the guy who we worked on the project with. So, what about him?
I heard he was talking behind my back all the time.
Really? I thought Wilson was very nice.
Well, we thought wrong.
I had no idea he was that kind of person.
(17번입니다)
The boy students are driving me crazy.
Again? What did they do today?
They were playing ping pong in the classroom with their slippers.
Oh my goodness! Ping pong with their slippers?
Yes, they did it even after class started.
Really? You need to do something about that.
Do you have any suggestions?
How about having students clean the classroom after school?
(18번과 19번) 문제는 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르는 문제입니다. 18번입니다.
James, you look upset. What's the matter?
I've received the results of my performance evaluation in English.
How did you do? Was it bad?
Yes, but what I don't understand is that I got a poor report because of my attitude in class.
You must be very disappointed.
Yes, I thought I would get a better evaluation than this.
Did you speak to your English teacher about it?
Well, I couldn't, because I was busy talking to my classmates during class.
(19번입니다)
Hello, Dr. Smith. I have an emergency. Could you help me?
What happened?
He fell down the stairs and hurt himself. On top of that, he had already had a high fever.
First of all, do you think he's broken any bones?
No, I don't think so, but he's got bruises on his knees.
You mentioned he had a fever. Have you taken his temperature?
(20번입니다) 다음을 듣고 이 상황에서 티파니가 짐에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르세요.
Tiffany lives in the countryside. She enjoys fresh air, bright sunshine, fragrant grass, and birds chirping. The only thing she regrets is that she has an hour of commute to her work in downtown. One morning, she awoke to discover it had snowed overnight. What's worse, when she tried to start her car, it wouldn't start. She was scheduled to have an important meeting with her boss early that morning, so she had to think quickly. It would be very expensive to call a taxi, so she had no choice but to call Jim, her coworker, who lives close by. In this situation, what would Tiffany ask him? Jim,